What's up, guys? Welcome back to my channel. Happy Monday. Good evening. This is super late. This is not as late as I wanted to. Listen, y'all, I'm a work in progress, okay? But anyway, sorry this is coming to you guys so super late. And I know I was so busy last week. I think I missed doing my motivational video for Friday. I do apologize for that because I know there's a lot of you guys who look forward to it. But I hope you guys had an amazing weekend. I hope you guys had a great day today. I hope you guys, as always, I tell you guys to start your days with positive intentions. It really does open up, the opportunity for you to bring in positivity into your life, no matter where you are, what you're doing, whether it's work, home, going to work, going home from work. It's so super important for you guys to always keep a clear mind. I say, like, if you have trouble doing that, I would probably tell you guys to try getting up. You know how sometimes, and I'm guilty of this. Like, I'll set my alarm for a specific time, but I still have to roll around. It's almost like I have to get up before I actually get up. So I roll around for a while. I check my phone. That time you have right there is your getting up time before you actually get up physically out of bed, right? So if you're one of those people, I would suggest that you get up even an hour before that. Because if that's what you do and you spend at least an hour worth of time in bed before you actually get up, or maybe get distracted to where now you're running late, get up another hour earlier before that. And I say that because sometimes when, and I don't know what your households are like, but sometimes when, if you're living with people and, be it a significant other, husband, wife, kids, whatever, there's a specific point of quiet time before the chaos begins of the day. You know what I mean? And in my case, we don't have kids, but Tyrone always has a habit of, if he sees me up, that's it. The house is up now. If I'm asleep and he wants to watch something on his phone or on TV, he'll put his headphones in and he'll, watch it that way so he doesn't wake me up. But it's one of those things where, when you get up before you get up, there's a certain point where you should give yourself an hour of solitude. If you're too busy during your day, I suggest getting up an extra hour early just to allow yourself some time to sit by yourself when it's quiet, when nobody is up yet, when the hustle and bustle of the day, you don't hear that outside. You can make yourself a cup of coffee, and literally just sit in solitude. There was plenty of times where I've gotten up earlier than I wanted to, even earlier than when my alarm went off, and I'd go and grab my cup of coffee and I'll sit on the floor, and I'll purposely leave my phone charging or leave my phone in the bedroom, and I'll go all the way downstairs and I'll just sit there by myself and I'll just have my coffee and I'll just have my moment of alone time, a time where I can gather my thoughts for the day, a point where I can think about maybe anything that may be bothering me, just giving myself a moment of clarity before I start my day, because I don't know what the day holds. I don't know how stressful the day is going to be. I don't know what's waiting for me at work. If and this is the mindset that you should have, like, okay, if you've got a significant other, I don't know what their day is like. I don't know what they have scheduled. I don't know, if they may want to do something later. I don't know if my kids got to do something. And you know what I mean? So that moment of solitude is just for you. And I say that because there's a lot of things that we go through on a day-to-day life. And granted, everybody's life is different. But my point of this video is to encourage you guys to not go back to the same thing that you graduated from. The very thing that you have elevated yourself from, do not go back to that. Okay? The only time that I feel you should look back is to remind yourself of how far you've come. All right? And that may sound a little cliche, but it's the truth. Okay? There's been plenty of times where, especially in my younger years, where I tell myself, you know what? I know I've grown because I react differently to certain things, and I react differently to other people. And then a situation can come out of nowhere, and I will immediately revert back to the way that I used to be or the way that I used to think. And I have to remind myself, no, you have elevated from that and you have grown. Do not go back to that. Okay? So a lot of the times, especially when you're going through some stuff, it is so super important to have that time of solitude so you can think about that, so you can check yourself. If you have a mirror, you sit in front of something that gives you some type of reflection. Look at yourself in the mirror and ask yourself those hard questions. Have hard conversations with yourself. It may sound silly, but if your day is full of chaos and you've got family to take care of, if you've got work and now you're working overtime and you got to run errands after work, or you have to leave work early to go to an appointment, and now you're stuck in traffic, and now you got to go home. Now you got to cook dinner. Now you got to help the kids at home. You see, like, you have no time to yourself. And the time that you do have to yourself is when you get into bed, getting ready to go to sleep, to do it all over again the next day. So even if you have to sacrifice an hour extra of your morning, you may feel groggy, you may feel a little sleepy, but I promise you that it will make a difference, because us as a people, we have a tendency of burning ourselves out with the hustle and bustle of everyday life. And we don't give ourselves enough time to recuperate. And I don't mean just recuperating by going home and resting or taking a nap. I mean mentally recuperating. So I want you guys to take a moment, and if you can, especially now that it's the summertime, the sun is up a little earlier, you kind of can give yourself a little time to just kind of reflect, tell yourself, you know what? I did this yesterday at work. I wasn't proud of myself. What can I do different today? If you gave somebody an attitude, check yourself. This is your moment with you. This is you against you at this moment, or you facing you. And, just give yourself a pep talk. Clear your mind. Take that time to literally deal with whatever it is that you have on your mind, and then close it up once that hour is done. And now you can calmly, without a rush, go on with your day, because now your mind is clear. You have a much clearer mind to know exactly what's going on around you. You can think clearly, because sometimes when we have a lot of things on our minds, we start operating like a machine. Like every day is the same thing. You get up, you rush to the bathroom, you get dressed, you go downstairs, you make breakfast, have coffee, you grab your stuff, you get in the car, you go to work, and boom, you have no time. You literally go straight to work. And we become that, that machine-like thing. You know what I mean? And sometimes it's good to just kind of step back, give yourself some time to say, okay, you know what? Let me do some deep breathing. Let me clear my mind. Let me listen to some white noise. Let me, get my thoughts together for my day so I can handle whatever comes in my day. All right? That is my message for you guys today. I hope you guys have an amazing evening. I hope you guys have a great week ahead. Let's see. I finally went to the beach for the first time yesterday, this whole summer, and it was so needed, you guys. It felt so good to just lay on the beach under my umbrella, listening to the ocean and doing absolutely nothing. Like, I needed that time so much. I went with my sister and my 2 nephews, and we had a great time. I got in the water, got a little tan. We played games, had lunch. It was really fun. The only problem was that our umbrellas kept blowing away, but other than that, it was really nice. And then on our way out, we stopped for some ice cream, which was really nice. And then this weekend is going to be a fun weekend, because me and my sister are going to go pick up my dad and my mom, and my family's coming down. to have a really, really fun weekend at my cousin's house, who's throwing a really nice summer luau barbecue, which is going to be really exciting, especially for my parents, because on my dad's side, thank God, all of my uncles and aunts are still living and still breathing and still well. And this is going to be the first time in many years that they've all been together. So that's going to be really, really nice. And I really can't wait for all my family to be together. So I've got a pretty packed weekend, you guys. But let's focus on just day by day. All right, so take what I told you guys. I hope you guys apply it. Leave your comments down below. Let me know if you enjoy these motivational videos. Let me know, what you guys have been up to. Feel free. And I gotta say this to you guys. I know that, sometimes I don't do a great job of responding. Sometimes I get overwhelmed with all the videos I put out, stuff that I have to do, and I may like it and not comment, but that doesn't mean that I'm not reading it. Leaving comments under my videos really do help me. So, and I don't, I delete any silly stuff, because anything, that to me is of no relevance, I'll delete it. I'm being honest with you guys. But if you guys want to leave nice comments, comment under each other's comments, help each other out, be encouraging to one another. That's a lot of what I ask when I do these motivational videos. If you see something, encourage someone else. We need a lot more of that. So anyway, if you haven't done so, please subscribe to my channel, hit like, share, and don't forget to hit the notification bell so you guys can get notified whenever I pop up on your feed. I'll see you guys later. Toodles!